welcome to episode, what is it, 108 of the Wrestling Burn? 108, 107, 111?
111.
Damn, I'm really off.
Yeah, you are.
My time is all backwards. I actually went back in time recently, and I think that's
Back in time.
Don't know what you were singing.
Back to the Future.
But yeah, I went back in time recently.
That's going back.
It is. I've seen Back to the Future, obviously, because I'm not a fucking savage, but...
Yeah. Are you sure you're not a savage?
I'm positive. I see you've got some new... I'm just taking a look around the studio. I haven't been here in, like, what, a week and a half?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I was back in time, so I couldn't actually go. And then I sprung forward a few days in the future. Really cool stuff. Don't want to get into it right now. But I do see you've got some new buys, especially for books. You got the Dexter books, based off the Showtime series.
I found these the other day.
Oh, man.
Since when WWE make smoking paraphernalia?
These are WWE Light, and this one's fairly new. That's a Randy Orton.
They're all new. They're all brand new.
Well, yeah, I'm saying they're not used, but I'm saying,
No, yeah.
like, that's Randy Orton.
Yeah, there's Randy Orton, there's
British Bulldog, Sergeant Slaughter.
The Miz.
The Miz?
Dorito, or whatever the hell the name is. R-Truth. There's Undertaker out there. There's
Where'd
all
you
the
find
divas.
these?
The dollar store.
Really?
Yeah.
And WWE put their...
Yeah, put their name on lighters.
But it's kid-friendly.
Yeah, so they can go light their house on fire.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
are you
well,
serious?
I think it's kid-friendly because The Undertaker lit Kane on fire.
Yeah.
As a kid.
You can do this too.
So I think, like, if you're a caring sibling, you'll let your house on fire and let your brother burn, because you know if you become a pro wrestler, he'll meet you there.
Yeah.
And he'll stay in the company longer than you.
That's what the only wrestling fine shirt-wise I found this week.
Why the fuck do they make Hornswoggle shirts?
20 minutes after I put it on eBay, it got a bid on it.
Really?
Yeah, that was like the fastest fucking
super
shirt
rare.
I've ever got a bid on in my life. It was amazing.
It's probably super rare, and I see you've got all these packages ready to be sent out or coming in.
Believe it or not, a lot of that's Amazon. I sold a lot of books on Amazon this weekend.
Did you?
A lot of
the Stephen King
No,
ones?
they're actually school books. Kids going back to school, they're trying to get their school books. So.
Man, I should bring you mine.
Yeah.
Have you sell those?
They're selling them for dick, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Buck here, buck there.
You know what, though? As long as I don't have to deal with them,
Yeah.
so you're not taking up space in my house. I don't care.
Well, I'm glad they're going, so I don't have to take care of them.
Right.
Hey, I was trolling the net the other day on The Walking Dead and stuff,
Yeah.
and I found a hidden scene from, I think it was season 1 or 2 of The Walking Dead.
Okay.
So I recorded a little bit of it. So I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this that way. You're really going to have to listen.
I'm going to have to come up closer to the board and watch this.
But it's just audio.
Oh, it's just audio?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In my wife's ass? You're gonna find a teenager in my wife's ass? I don't think so. I have to know. Oh, I thought you were dead. Yeah, well, I'm not. You'd be surprised what fits in your wife's ass.
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that well. It was really low.
I could hear it. And Shane just really likes...
There was video.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I can only...
I was on my Roku and I was scanning through some of the channels on there. And there was they said it was an adult version of The Walking Dead. But they didn't show anything. It was all blurred out and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was really creepy. Carl was like a really dorky looking adult.
Seen those type of videos before.
Yeah.
I can't think of where I've seen them, but I've seen them.
They were trying to find, what's her name?
Sophia.
Sophia, and Carl was saying something that Sophia likes giant dicks in her ass, and yeah, I don't know. They didn't show anything, which was kind of disappointing. because they blocked it all out. But,
Oh man, that's right
Yeah.
up your alley though. That and that weird zombie porn show.
oh, you know what's back Friday night?
What?
Z Nation!
Is it?
Back on Friday
boy,
night.
I'm so excited.
Yep.
My Friday nights just got so much better.
10, 11 o'clock, I think it starts.
Alright, I'll have to record that now. I'll actually try and religiously watch it. Like I was telling you before we went on air, I have yet to watch Fear of the Walking Dead. Yet to watch.
It wasn't
one
on last
episode.
week. It wasn't,
well, I know
they-
it's on a
they-
2-week.
Yeah, it's on a hiatus, which
Yeah.
is, I'm like, you're on for 2 weeks, then you go bye-bye for a week, and then you're back this week.
It's because I bet it's a 6-episode stretch, and that'll take it right to the
It'll
Walking Dead.
take it right to The Walking Dead. Yeah. And guess what? I work nights now.
Yeah.
I can't watch nothing.
What
I have
time
to
do you normally
fucking
go in?
DVR the shit out of everything. I actually start tonight, and I have to be there for 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock till what, like 7 in the morning?
He says it's 10 to 12 hour days.
8 to 8. Oof.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
going to be
long
rough.
side. It is.
Especially riding a fork truck around all night.
Yeah, right. That's some.
You're
Just
going to be
whip around
spearing
in it.
somebody by accident.
Do it.
It's not a very big place, but, you know.
But plenty of people to spear.
I don't know how many people are there. I only saw like 8 fork trucks, so. Who
8
knows?
fork trucks isn't bad. How many cars how many trucks are you loading up?
I have no idea.
Changes. Didn't even
Don't-
say.
Didn't even say. Took me freaking a month to get the damn job.
Yeah.
Between the physicals, the tests, and all this other crap you have to do.
You passed an eye exam?
Kinda. she passed me with one eye. Yeah, she passed me with one eye.
The eye that you had surgery on.
Yeah, I could see perfectly that, but when she said to cover up my left eye and look out my right eye, I could barely see the fucking big letters. Yeah, it was bad. I'm like, I need to get this cataract fixed. I can't see.
True.
Horrible.
Hence why you never drive at night.
Oh, you know, up there on the shelf,
Yeah.
of the studio shelf,
Yeah.
see that yellow thing up there?
Yeah, you talking about the lower shelf?
Yeah, the lower shelf. Grab that. That's
Okay.
something else I found that I've actually never seen before from the WWE.
Oh, it's my wiener.
It's
Old cell phone case.
It's an old Edge cell phone case. It's new in package. But whose cell phone's going to actually fit in that these days?
Mine doesn't.
I mean, that's
Gotta get it.
not even
Flip
close.
phone. One of those.
Yeah,
old...
it's like the old flip phones, the tiny ass ones. I mean, you can probably use it as a change purse, actually, but not.
No,
There's
you
a hole in the
can't.
bottom.
You can use it as a dollar purse.
It's kind of cool. I mean, if it's something you like Edge and you want to just have
Yes.
something to collect,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Have you seen Edge's hair lately?
I mean, you could actually throw your pack of butts in there if you smoke.
You could. You just
I don't smoke.
doing out ideas. Have you seen Edge's hair lately?
It's short.
He's got the whole hipster thing going on.
Does he?
Yeah, it's like short on the. It's kind of like mine was right before I cut it.
Did he talk about
He mentioned Haven a little bit.
Haven and any of his new stuff?
I didn't make it through the whole thing. I fell asleep about probably 25 minutes in. I was pretty tired. I didn't start watching until about 12:30. So.
I was thinking about watching it, but then I don't think. I was tired.
I was gonna watch it, but
I barely watched wrestling last night. Luckily, I tape it, so. Yeah, and hey, sorry about the Facebook page. There's been like no activity on that at all.
no, between school and fat camp and
Everybody's
getting ready
back
for
in
work.
school, and it's kind of tough to keep up with. If anybody else wants to post shit on the page, feel free to post stuff on the page.
Please do our jobs for us.
Yeah. This isn't really a job. We don't get paid for this crap.
No, we don't. That's true.
Kinda-
no,
Do you think Charlotte's going to beat Nikki next week on Raw?
right before is it?
Yeah. After
Will Nikki have beaten the record?
it'll be tied as of Monday.
No, she loses then.
They won't leave it a tie?
No,
I think they should.
I don't think Nikki should have gotten this far with the belt.
No, I think she should have lost a long time ago.
As do I, but.
I think it's John Cena's fault that she even fucking has the belt.
And my girl is fading into the background, the best wrestler out of any of the three that came up.
Paige?
No.
Who?
Sasha Banks.
Why is she fading into the back?
Alright, now
Because
we're in
she's on-
trouble.
Keep talking.
The Team Bad or whatever.
Alright, now we're in trouble.
She's on the Colorful Shoes page. Or team. But it's awful. They bring these girls up there, say, yeah, we're going to give them a chance. We're going to do all this stuff for them. And then, unfortunately, they don't get anything. It's really disappointing, honestly. Because these girls have more talent than anybody in the roster, but they're not getting a shot to do anything. And until they do, there's nothing that's going to change on that, or about the WWE roster right now. There's nobody that can keep up with them in the ring, so unless you're having them wrestle each other, then unfortunately, you're not going to do anything. There's not going to be a productive match that's going to equal anything that you're going to see out of the guys like you're getting out of NXT with Bayley and when Sasha was down there and everybody else that was down there. So until Bayley gets called up and you start to fade out some of these other divas, unfortunately, you're not going to see much from it, and that's the worst part, because women's wrestling is really trying to make a comeback, and there's nothing against the divas that are there, but they suck. They need more young divas to come in and actually do what they're supposed to be doing, and that's putting on a solid match, not just being a model or anything like that, but what do I know? All I do is podcast. Unfortunately, right now, the zombie is in the studio taking a phone call, and I'm left to cover this by myself, and I don't know what to talk about because I missed Raw. So, on that note, let us know if you would want, who you would want to see in the WWE for a diva, or what you would want for a divas match, because I think that would be kind of interesting to see what people would say, what teams they would like to see, and they'd have to have teamed together before or something like that. Actually, no, they wouldn't have to have teamed together. I can't talk. The zombie has really rubbed off on me lately. I am not talking well, and it's all his fault. He's really... And now he's making fun of me on the phone. He's not doing shit, but he can make fun of me. And you know what? Fuck the zombie. I'm about to walk off this podcast, just leave it dead air. That's how I feel about it. He's the one that's losing interest, but he's giving me shit about it. Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks. That was great.
Sorry for the interruption.
Thanks. That was great. Now you can talk.
What were you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. Figure it out.
I heard you rambling.
Well, yeah, sorry. What am I supposed to... Do you want me to answer for you, too? Maybe next time I'll have ZZ come in the studio and...
Oh, fuck ZZ.
talk. What'd you just say?
Fuck ZZ.
That's our best guest you're talking about.
Hey, I was watching the network the other day, and I saw what Corey Graves has a new tattoo show on.
Oh, yeah, I did see that
he,
with Seth Rollins.
He showed Seth Rollins. And he was talking about his tattoos, what they meant, and all this crap.
Mm-hmm.
He's got two tattoos, the one on his back and the one that nobody sees on his wrist. He's got a razor blade on his wrist because he was straight edge when he was younger.
He's a wannabe CM
He had no friends or anything like that, and stayed out of trouble and trained and whatever.
What about Corey Graves? How come they don't talk about all his tattoos? They're like, oh, explain the giant random bumblebee on your neck.
Because you'll be there forever.
Right? I like Corey Graves. I think he does a good job with the shows he does that they have him do. I mean, they're all short, though. I think he should get a longer...
I think they feel bad.
Because he had to retire.
Because he had to retire at somewhat of a young age.
He's in his 30s, but yeah, no. He could have... And they were saying he was ready for the main roster.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle, but...
He's not bad. He had right before he had to retire, he had a decent feud with